What's going on, guys? In this video we are going to work on the Batman Mecha Suit. Get off me, stupid dog. We'll be covering the belt, the thigh guards, the cod piece, and the shin guards. And I did some painting on it too, so we'll kind of go over that too. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. So we're going to start off with the bat belt. I took some scrap foam, cut them into squares, and I glued some craft foam to it to make it look like pouches. And then this is more scrap foam that I'm gluing together for thickness, and took some 2-inch strips of thinner EVA foam, make the belt. Glued all the pouches to the belt, put some contact cement on the back so I can attach the Velcro, and some more Velcro. This is going to attach to the body armor. Right here I'm sketching out what I think the cod piece will look like. Cut it out, glued it together, and I ended up with this thing that looked like a space shuttle from Star Wars or something. After I put some design on it, I'm attaching it with some more scrap foam. This will attach to the bottom of the belt buckle. I'm using some elastic. This will act as a spring or something. Moving over to the thigh guard, took some card paper, wrapped around the thighs, sketched out what I thought it would look like, drew in some designs. Now I am tracing it out on some foam sheets. After I cut it all out, I took the design and cut out some angles. This will give it that nice beveled look whenever I glue it all together. Looks something like this. I am digging what I'm cooking, so I'm going to apply some heat, add some curvatures to it. Then I'm going to take some Velcro and use some hot glue and glue it down. This will ensure that it'll stay in place on my leg. Now that I'm done with this, I'm going to add some more accents to the top of the thigh guards. I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and cut out some lines and use some heat to open it up, and applying some more additional straps. These are accents, or yeah. Here I'm drawing out the patterns for the knee pad. Started off with a square block, and then I glued these guys on there. Added some circles to it, and eventually put some elastic on it. And now I'm working on the boots. I'm just going to draw out some shin guards, cut them out, and then flip the patterns over to do the other side. So far it's looking like this, sort of basic, but we're gonna fix all that right now. Got some masking tape, tape out my design so I can transfer it over to some cardboard paper, and then transfer it again to some EVA foam, gluing it down, starting to look a little more like the bat boots. So I made this guy, which is the back of the boot. I'm gonna glue it down, added some Velcro, which is gonna wrap around my leg, and then it's gonna attach it to itself. Took a straight edge to draw on some lines. Then I'm going to take some masking tape and then tape it down so that the wood burner does not burn through, which is kind of weird because it burned through wood but not tape. Makes no sense. Now it's starting to look really sick and nice. I'm tracing out the bottom of my shoe on some pretty thick floor mats, and then I'm going to cut it out, flip it over, and then trace it again. These are going to act as soles to my new bat boots. Now I'm tracing out the top part of the boot. You want to make it a little bit wider so you can arch it up. Now I'm getting all my pieces ready to glue. This is the back part of the shoe, which is a strip, just kind of glued around the back of the heel. And then I'm going to glue the top part of the shoe to another strip of foam, which is about 2 inches wide, and it should go all the way around like that. And then I will glue it to the rest of the shoe. It should start looking like a pair of slippers that slip over your shoes. Apply some heat to loosen up the foam so you can stretch it a little bit, and then I'm going to apply some additional accents to the top of the shoes and the front of the shoes. Now it should start looking like some kick your butt shoes. You don't want to slip it on and make sure it fits, not stretch it some more. So far this is how your boots will look like. I cut some angles out. These will act as fins, glued to the side, and then I'm going to trim them down so it will have this cleaner look to it. So far so groovy and me likey, so I'm going to move on to the next. My wife is doing all the sealing. I'm going to stare at this camera and be all creepy about it, and then look at my dog just doing solo dog porn. Now it's time to mix up some paint so I can shoot it through my airbrush. I use Windex and acrylic paint. The Windex will thin it down and help the paint flow nice and smoothly through the airbrush. Make sure you always wear your safety helmet when you're painting. Now that it's all painted nice and smooth, it looks very boring. So I'm gonna go back and add some overspray and give it some dynamics. Now it's starting to look like before I painted it. I'm adding some chrome weathering to the armor. Now this will give it that look that I really like. I just did a subtle weathering to it. I didn't want to go and gouge and scar it all up, but you know, do whatever you want to do. Here are the pieces that I'm going to paint, weather, and glue to my gloves. This will give it that, oh no, you didn't say that about my mama gloves. And so far, this is how it all looks when it's put together. I went back and painted the belt and the fins bronzy goldish. And here is a snapshot of me wearing the whole entire armor. Now, doesn't that look sweet? And here is an aerial shot of me wearing the armor. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope y'all learned something. And I still gotta work on the bat cape, and also going to install some LED lightings like in the eyes. Yeah, I'll do that in the next video. And I'm also gonna do a photo shoot too, and I'll cover some Photoshop tutorials and maybe do some behind the scene of the actual photo shoot. Yeah, that might be awesome, so you wanna stick around for that. This video shout out goes to the virtual panda nerd girl. She has come to my defense several occasions about why these costumes are too big on me. Truth is, these are all my personal collection. I don't actually sell all the stuff that you see here, but I don't wear them either. I have other people wear them. I have about 20 different costumes, and I can't wear all of them at one time. I can't just leave them at home if I go to conventions. So, also, I want to give a Instagram shout out to Winter X Forever. He's been working on his Batman Mecha Suit and been sending me some pretty cool pictures of his progress, and I wanted to give him a shout out. So here's your shout out. So don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with someone who cares, follow me on Instagram, like me on Facebook, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, that is. Got some more pretty cool builds coming up. I know the Deadpool movie is coming out, so I gotta get on Mr. Deadpool, and I'm finishing up the Nightwing, so that video will be available in the next couple days too. I'm reworking Batgirl, so that video is coming up pretty soon too. Alrighty, I'll catch you guys later.